In a dramatic and unprecedented move, the High Court has issued an order compelling Julius Malema, the fiery leader of the Economic Freedom Fighters, EFF, to provide a formal statement regarding the mysterious circumstances surrounding the death of former Minister Nathi Mthethwa. The ruling, delivered earlier today, has sent shockwaves throughout South Africa's political landscape and sparked a wave of speculation, tension, and uncertainty within the EFF. The court's decision gives Malema just 7 days to respond, a timeframe legal experts describe as exceptionally short for a matter of such national importance. According to sources present in the courtroom, the atmosphere was tense as the presiding judge read the ruling, emphasizing the urgency of the matter. The court has made it clear that this is not a request, it is a directive, said one insider. Failure to comply within 7 days will have severe legal consequences, including possible contempt of court charges. The weight of this ruling cannot be overstated. The case itself has gripped the nation since the shocking death of Nathi Mthethwa, a senior figure whose political influence spanned multiple administrations. Allegations have emerged suggesting that Malema may hold key information regarding Mthethwa's final days, and the High Court's order appears to reflect the growing public demand for accountability and transparency in this highly sensitive investigation. Inside the EFF, the mood is described as palpably tense. Party officials have reportedly held emergency meetings to strategize Malema's response, while legal teams scramble to advise him on the potential repercussions of the court's order. Some senior members are reportedly worried about the party's public image, fearing that any misstep could be politically catastrophic, not just for Malema, but for the entire EFF leadership structure. Sources reveal that debates within the party are intense, with conflicting opinions on whether Malema should fully cooperate immediately or adopt a more cautious, legally strategic approach. Political analysts have highlighted that the ruling comes at a particularly sensitive time. The EFF has been under intense scrutiny in recent years, with accusations of internal power struggles and controversial statements from party leaders dominating headlines. Adding the High Court's directive to this mix, experts argue, could have far-reaching implications, both legally and politically. This is more than just a legal challenge, says Professor Saifo Dlamini, a political analyst based in Johannesburg. It is a litmus test for the EFF's leadership and integrity. How Malema responds could either stabilize or further destabilize the party. The public reaction has been equally intense. Social media platforms erupted within hours of the ruling, with citizens demanding clarity and accountability from Malema and the EFF, hashtags calling for transparency, justice for Nathi Mthethwa, and full cooperation with the court began trending nationwide. Analysts note that public sentiment is highly charged, and any perceived delay or misstep from Malema could provoke widespread backlash. In legal circles, the order is being described as unusually direct. High Court orders of this nature, giving such a short deadline, are rare, says advocate Thando Masiko. It underscores how seriously the judiciary is treating this matter and indicates that the court expects immediate action. The stakes are extremely high. The 7-day period has already begun, and speculation is rife about how Malema might respond. Some observers suggest he may issue a detailed public statement, addressing both the court and the nation, in an effort to clear the air and maintain political dominance. Others predict a more combative strategy, with potential legal maneuvers to challenge the court's directive or negotiate a slightly extended timeline. Either way, insiders agree that every word, every action, and every public appearance by Malema over the next week will be scrutinized to the highest degree. Meanwhile, opposition parties have seized on the ruling as an opportunity to press their political advantage. Analysts say that the African National Congress, ANC, and other rival factions are likely monitoring Malema's moves closely, ready to leverage any perceived hesitation or misstep into political capital. The media, both traditional and social, is already framing the unfolding events as a high-stakes drama, with comparisons to past political crises in South Africa. The court's directive is widely expected to intensify the national debate over accountability, justice, and the responsibilities of political leaders. Nathi Mthethwa's death remains one of the most talked about and controversial issues in recent memory, and the court's order has thrust it back into the national spotlight with renewed urgency. Citizens are demanding answers, and the pressure on Malema is mounting with each passing day. As the 7-day deadline ticks away, all eyes are on Julius Malema. Will he comply fully and transparently, or will the political and legal drama escalate further? One thing is certain, the coming week promises to be among the most consequential in South African politics in recent years, with potential reverberations that could reshape the EFF, its leadership, and the broader political landscape. South Africans remain glued to developments, anxious to see whether justice for Nathi Mthethwa will finally take a decisive step forward, or whether the next chapter in this unfolding saga will plunge the nation into even greater political uncertainty.